Hey everyone, welcome back to my non-aesthetic kitchen. Today I'm going to be talking about the Compartes chocolate bars. I don't know if you can tell, I have a lot of them here. I have 5 to be exact. And I will be talking about those in a second. I'm going to tell you my inspiration for this video and why I wanted to review it and talk about it. So if you don't know, or if you don't watch, so I really avidly watch the H3 podcast. I actually just finished watching the episode for today. I'm an avid watcher of the H3 podcast, and a few weeks ago, they did a video with, or they were talking about, I don't know how this all started. Oh, I remember. Okay, so long story short, there was a gem TikTok girl who was on the podcast, and she recommended this place called & Sons, which is in LA. It's like a chocolatier in LA. So the guy who is like one of the guys who owns it heard about them talking about this, so they came and did a little taste test in the studio. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is very hard to explain, so if you don't watch the H3 podcast, maybe go back and watch the clips, or just wait till the chocolate review later. But so they were talking to the & Sons guy, and that is like an amazing chocolate that I also really want to try and potentially review or talk about on my channel. They did a discount with Compartes, which is the like next show or the day after or whatever. They had met with the Compartes guy, who also is a chocolatier in LA. Yeah, and then they did a discount code for like 30%. And so I was like, well, might as well, you know, get the discount and try it for myself because I've never had Compartes. And so I thought it would be also fun to review on here. So that is the long story short. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you know, whatever. If you're just interested in knowing what Compartes taste like, I will give you the lowdown. But anyway, so yeah, we got 30% off. We just did some of the chocolate bars that they have because we didn't want to do, some of it gets pretty expensive, so we just kind of limited it to the chocolate bars. Granted, this was still pricey, but it was worth it. It was worth it to try. We wanted to do it for the fun of it, and kind of support the show too. And yeah, so well, okay, so I'll just go through all the different flavors, that we got. I do also want to try the & Sons chocolate because they were like, this is our like official chocolate of the H3 podcast. They said it was so good. I think also it is like a ethical chocolate or whatever, ethically made chocolate. This unfortunately, as far as I understand, is not. I don't know if that's 100% true. I don't know, but you can fact check me. But yeah, I did not know that purchasing this, but I feel like most chocolate is kind of hard. It's hard to find just your average everyday chocolate bar that is not ethically sourced, or that is ethically sourced. We also tried, they did briefly talk about the Tony's chocolate bar, which I think we completely devoured those because those were amazing. If you haven't had Tony's, you can actually find them in like Target and stuff. They're pretty easy to find. This one is a little bit harder because it is like more LA based, so I think you have to order it online. But Tony's is very easy to find. We had there was like a nougat one that we had, a pretzel nougat one. So good, highly recommend. But yeah, anyway, so I'll be talking about all the flavors we got from Compartes. So we just went down the list and picked out the best that sounded to my husband and I. We just picked out what sounded the best to us. So to start, I love anything like honeycomb or whatever. I just think it sounds so good. So I started with honeycomb crisp. Love that one. And also, like, I will say the thing I love about Compartes is the packaging. There's a little bit of like chocolate or something on there, but the packaging, and I hope you can see that, is just really pretty and definitely like not your average chocolate bar. So this next one also is called Old Hollywood. It's dark chocolate smoked sea salt. This one's not quite as cool, but it's interesting, that's for sure. This one, the other thing I really like about Compartes is they have very unique flavor combinations. Like, I think that's why I was kind of interested too in trying it, because it's like very random things kind of put together. So this one is also called Donuts and Coffee, milk chocolate donuts and coffee. And look at that packaging, is so fun too. And then they also have on some of them, I don't think all of them, they have the picture of like kind of what it looks like. So what, and some of these ones with chunks of stuff in them, they're kind of like thicker. I don't know if you can, but some of them kind of, it like bows or whatever because it's a thick chocolate bar with like chunks of stuff in there, which is so yummy. This one I think is already empty because yeah, it's already empty. We devour this one because it is so good. I will say if you're gonna order Compartes, this I think is probably, I'm already spoiling my review. This one I think was my husband and I's favorite. The everything bar, chocolate, and all the good stuff. Let's see if there's a list of like stuff that was on there. I think it's like, literally on the back, it looks like, it's like sprinkles, potato chips. I think he said there's white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate. Like, it's just like everything is in this. So it was really good. And then I had to get this for myself because I love the pink frosted animal cookies are like my favorite thing. They're so like nostalgic to me and whatever. And I don't want to get rid of this box because that is so cute. The pink elephants with the heart eye. Like, I love this packaging so much. Oh, I'm surprised it doesn't have a photo on the back, but it's basically kind of like this one, but like with animal cookies. It is. I love this one. The dark chocolate and the frosted cookies, it's just so good. I just wanted to show off all the packaging. I will say, I guess we can get to the review part of this, but I'm not gonna lie, the one that I was most disappointed by, that I'm also like shocked that I didn't like this, was because I'm a lover of dark chocolate and sea salt. I don't know how you could go wrong with this. This to me was not my favorite. Something about, maybe it's the smoked aspect of it. So this one again was the dark chocolate smoked sea salt. It's called Old Hollywood too. I don't know. I did not like this one. I don't even think my husband really liked this one, and we are lovers of dark chocolate. It has nothing to do with that. For some reason, this one did not hit. I think it's that smokiness, weird flavor. This is also what's the inside of it. When you take it out, it's got this like gold foil. We did not like this one, did not care for it. Also, like, if you want to know kind of what it's kind of in these triangles. Like, it is good, but I don't know. I just feel like I could go to the grocery store and like get just as good of a sea salt chocolate as that. Like, nothing about it to me is special, or I don't know. And the smokiness is kind of like gross. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I thought that would add a complexity of like flavors or something like that. Like, I thought it would enhance it. And to me, it just makes it taste like there's barbecue or something weird in it. I don't know how to explain it. Now, I will say that is like my least favorite, but I will say the rest of these, like, for the most part, like, I think the only one I was truly disappointed by was the smoky sea salt one. The rest of these, I think you could order and totally not go wrong with. They're so good. I think the best, in my opinion, obviously, like I said earlier, the everything bar and the animal cookie one, to me, those are my top two. I would 100% reorder these, probably mostly the everything bar, to be honest. I think this would probably be second or third place, because to me, those are kind of tied. But the honeycrisp one, so good. But once again, it's not anything like super complex. It's just, I don't know. It just has this like kind of crunch to it, which I like. Trying to get it out. I mean, yeah, it doesn't, like, they all kind of look like this. So that's why I'm not really showing you the chocolate, because it's not that interesting looking. But there's just like a crunchiness to it, which I kind of like. It's really good. And this one also to me is like not a super dark chocolate. Yeah, this is like on the lighter side of dark chocolate. It says 68%, whereas the pink elephant one is 73%. So definitely on the lighter side, but it is still good. So if you're not like a super hardcore dark chocolate person, that one's probably a little bit lighter for you. But so that one was also my favorite. Here, let me open this one and you can probably see some of the, so the donuts and coffee one is also good. I will say it's kind of insane. You can kind of tell they have like the bits in there. This one is crazy because, like, no joke, it feels like you're eating a donut and drinking coffee. It's weird. I will say, like, it's a kind of a weird flavor, but, like, it truly, truly feels like you're drinking a coffee and eating a donut. I don't know how to, it's so good. I've never experienced, like, I think that's why, to an extent, I do like these, even though, like, if you saw the guy on the H3 podcast, he's a little bit of, like, he's kind of a schmoozer. He's a schmoozer. He's like a salesman, so he's like a little, I don't know how to describe it, but the thing that made me really want to order Compartes is because they have very unique flavors, flavor combinations, kind of weird stuff mixed into the the chocolate. They do have a cereal bar, which is why I said that. They just kind of have unique things like mixed in, which you don't really see, obviously, in your average candy bar in the store. So that's why I kind of wanted to try it. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how you feel about the, like, other aspects of the business, but I will say the flavors we got were really good, and I would totally buy one again at some point. You know, I'm not rushing to do it anytime soon, but it was good. And yeah, if the opportunity presented itself, I would maybe buy them again. But they're good. So if you're thinking about, if you are an H3 fan and you have thought about buying Compartes, I would say give it a try, or save your money for Sons too. They are both like more luxury chocolate brands, so they are a little bit on the pricey side, but it was good nonetheless. So I do highly recommend. It was good. It was also Sam on the show, Sam Temple. It was one of her favorite, or it is her favorite chocolate. Anything Sam Temple likes, I like. So anyway, okay, well, that is basically it for my review. So if you liked it, subscribe, like, all that jazz. And thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!